Hi, this is Greg Johnson with resourcesforlife.com, and this is another brief video in my series of videos that offer a journal of sorts, an online journal of my weight loss journey. And I've posted some tips and strategies for weight loss. I'll continue to do that. But these journal updates are just kind of occasional postings where I will share where I'm at and some of the struggles that I'm coming up against with regard to weight loss and some of the successes and navigating through all that, because I know that just having some basic tips isn't always enough. You know, you face challenges sometimes and you wonder, well, what can you do in this situation? So for those of you who are out there and have an inclination toward going to group meetings like Weight Watchers, I'd say that's probably a good suggestion, because you can get quite a few tips and interact with some people who are also trying to lose weight and meet some of life's challenges along the way more effectively. Anyway, one thing I've been kind of focusing on right now is finding just the right amount of exertion in my morning routine. I tried doing kind of an extended workout for about a week or two, and I found, for some weird reason, doing extra exercise, pushing myself a little bit harder, I ended up gaining weight, gaining probably 10 pounds over a couple of weeks. So that's a lot of weight gain in such a short time. And I'm a little mystified by that. You'd think, well, if you're exercising more, you should lose weight. But one thing I've found is that if you sort of overexert yourself and over-exercise, that it creates almost an artificial stimulation in the in your hunger. And so the strategy would be then, with exercise in the morning, would be to find just the right level of workout. Obviously, no exercise isn't good, and too little exercise isn't good, but you want to find just the right amount of time and intensity for your workout so that you feel refreshed, energized, ready to go at the day, and not ready to just collapse, you know. And you want to push yourself a little bit further than you have in the past, obviously. So anyway, I guess that's kind of my insight for the day, and I'm still in the middle of exploring it, so I'll let you know how it goes. But I've basically been going between about 18-minute workout, 36-minute workout, and now I'm settling in right around 24 minutes, which seems to be a good balance right in the middle, at least for me. And I'm guessing that also changes based on a person's energy level for a given day, or if you were down with the flu for a week or whatever. You need to really listen to your body on that and know that from day to day the ideal workout may change in terms of intensity and duration. So, but the key then is, if you're overdoing it, you might find that you're exhausted, and then because you're exhausted, you'll be drinking more coffee, or you'll be, eating if that's something that you feel gives you energy. You'll be eating to compensate for the fact that you're tired, etc. So you want to just find that really perfect workout for you that's going to give you the benefits without the drawbacks. So, but anyway, here's the summary of where I'm at right now. I'm right at about 230 pounds, which is really high for me. That's I'd like to be around 190, so that's about 40 pounds heavier than where I'd like to be. And it's 104.4 something kgs if you are on the metric system. But what's interesting is that in the past, even when I was, say, 210 pounds or 200 pounds, I've had a much bigger waistline. I've had pants upwards to 42, 44, 46 at the largest, I think, almost 48 probably. And so what's interesting is that right now I'm in a 38, and my scale, which is able to tell me the actual percent body fat, shows that I'm coming in around 22% body fat. I'd really like to get that back down to about 18 maybe 16, 15% body fat. That's extremely difficult. I was able to do it when I was running about 90 miles a month, but to kind of go easy on the joints, I think I'm not going to be doing that anymore. So, but that's my goal, is to get from 22% body fat where I'm at now down to about, say, 16 or 18. But that's really the interesting thing to watch. You really, I think, need one of these scales that can tell you your percent body fat, because otherwise you're going to see yourself gaining weight and you're going to get discouraged and say, hey, this isn't working. So I can tell that although I've put on some weight, I'm measuring my strength every day. For example, in the past I was able to do about maybe 10 to 15 push-ups. Now I can do easily, 20 to 30 in that range. Today I did 28. So if you can have these actual measurable measurable measurements that you can really identify what's your level of fitness, what's your level of strength, really keep a close eye on that day to day, and even considering, the small details of that, I think that's a better positive response system. So again, even though I'm up to 230 right now, I'm in a size 38 waist, which is, even at my thinnest, I think I was into a size 36 or a 34 when I was down to about 180 pounds. So right now the scale, based on my height and weight and metabolism and percent body fat and percent muscle and all of that, it's calculating my real age according to the scale as 39 years old. I'd like to get that down to be below 30 would be my ideal. So anyway, I hope that everyone else out there is having some good success, or at least learning and success with your weight loss journey. And let me know if you have any suggestions or tips or questions. All right, bye.